if mine were large enough to do that, I would do it too.
I guess.
Guys like it. See, I make my butt clap, but like that's it.
I'll say I'll listen for that later.
It's better when I'm wet.
Everything.
Hear it, like,
I'm sure everything's better when you're wet.
This is true. Well, I mean, like during my messy show. So like once I do the water, then it's like it really like gets going.
Oh my god. I'm Thom Naylor. Hanging out with porn stars and showgirls is fucking awesome. But how much do we really know about them? Join me on the Side Piece podcast where we sit down with them and hear some of the craziest stories from inside the industry. I look forward to seeing you. And follow me on the Side Piece podcast. All right, everyone. We've been away for a little bit just because of summer in DC, but we're back with the Side Piece podcast, and my guest this time is Hayla Faye. Hayla Faye, how are you?
Hello, everybody. Hi, I'm doing well.
Good to have you.
Yes, I'm glad to be here.
Yes, I mean, I've been waiting for you to come and been watching you perform. I watched you in the competition for ED. Mm-hmm. You did a hell of a job.
Oh, thank you.
I was proud of you. I was glad I got to sit through it, and I wasn't sleeping by that point from my day drunkenness and
yeah, for sure,
oversleeping the award show.
Right.
Oh, so let's get back to where I was. So let's talk about that real quick, just because it's fresh on my mind.
Yeah.
I'm not going to make you feel uncomfortable or anything, because you did lose, but you were still a winner in my book.
Right.
I thought you performed beautifully.
Thank you.
The flips were amazing. Your content was good. The costuming was great. How'd you feel about the whole competition, start to finish?
So I must say, I had 2 mental breakdowns leading up to this competition.
Okay. I was going to ask you, what's the stress like?
So I'd been building this show for a while. This was actually one of the second costumes that I ever had, and had to revamp the whole thing.
Yeah.
So I knew that I needed to make this show better anyways.
Yeah.
So I'm like, okay, well, I'm just going to build all these props, and then I will have a completely new show. Well, it took a long time for me to build this show. It took way longer than I expected it to.
Yeah.
Like the shower show that I did, it took me a very long time to build that, and lots of help. I had Justice helping me, I had Rob helping me, I had everybody helping me, like,
good. And
then I had Janine Jericho in my corner to like, it's okay,
she's
you
great.
Got this.
Yeah, she's great to have in your corner.
Oh, for sure. And then I had learned a new skill. I learned how to do the pole silks, but I learned how to do that skill in about a month.
Yeah.
And learning a new skill in a month is very challenging. Like,
I bet.
I injured myself like 3 times within a week. I fell off of the silk and smashed my foot on the pole. And then I dislocated my wrist. And then I either pulled a muscle or broke my rib in the process.
Jeez.
All within a week. And then I competed at the EDIs the next week.
Oh, so that was really that short of a time?
Oh, yeah. It was like,
okay,
boom, 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 boom. And then all of a sudden, like, now I have this amazing show, which it was amazing. I'm really proud of my show. Like, regardless of what happened, like, I was very proud of that show.
Don't worry, you're going to win. It's coming.
And one day.
Yeah, it'll
one day.
For you. And the best part is just being that competitor, I think, and keeping your name out there and making sure that all your other competitors know that you're a beast.
Right. Well, and
you're
for me,
come
like,
for them all.
my goal for this contest, because I really was debating on doing this contest regardless, but like I was talking with friends and they were just like, you should just do it. Like, because this was the first year I've really been booked solo by myself, because I feel like when I first started featuring, I had some bookings in the beginning, and then I did the duo for a while.
Doing Fire and Ice, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
And it was awesome.
Yes,
an
that's
awesome
when you
place
guys
for me
went to the other club.
Yeah. Yeah. We did do that.
I was going to bitch slap Janine, but
really?
That's okay. No, she wanted to do it here, but I could not. We were booked. I booked already, way out. I kept promising her that I would pick you guys up. And then I didn't know who you were at the time.
Right.
And I was kind of self-conscious about it. And I thought, oh, you know what? I love Janine, but I don't know who you are.
Right. Well, that was the biggest thing, too. Like, for me, like, doing that Fire and Ice really gave people an opportunity to get to know me, because as a new feature, it's very hard to come into this industry and have people accept you right away because they don't know you. They don't know if you're easy to work with. They don't know if you're going to be a problem.
Well, they still don't know about me.
Right.
Am I a problem? Am I easy?
So like for me, that was kind of the stepping stone to what I needed to push myself forward. And I still do some fire and ice bookings as well. So like that part of me is still there. But this was the first year I was really able to be on my own and kind of spread my wings. And this was my first expo without her. So I was like, I need to do this, and I need to go, and I need to make sure that I'm making all of the connections, because by this time, like, people know who I am. Yeah. They know I'm easy to work with, but this was the push I needed to really get the bookings this year.
I think this was my first expo without her also.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, because I mean, I've known her for a long time. Yeah, and you know, and I think you and I talked about this, and not to make a big segue about it, and like I said, I don't want to put you on the spot with her. We talked about people aging out or moving into a position where, you know, should we move aside for new features? She's one of the women that I don't think needs to move aside.
Oh, no, absolutely not.
She's still at the top of her game.
She brings new energy to the stage. Yeah. Every time I see her, I'm just like, wow, like, I know. That's awesome. Like, I mean, I always give her credit. She's so creative, because like I was really inspired by her in the beginning. So like when I first started featuring, I saw her Bumblebee show, and I was like, oh yeah, that's a good show. Oh, I need to do that. Like, how do I be like that? And so
I meant to tell you that when we were talking earlier, that when we both said there are people that need to step aside, and I kept thinking, there's one woman that doesn't need to step aside.
Oh no, absolutely not. Her. Yeah, 100%.
And I keep promising her I'm going to bring her back. Janine, I swear to God, I'm going to have you back. Now you have somebody to hold me to the fire. But yeah, I love watching her perform. I think she just knows what she's doing.
Oh yeah, for sure.
And she's got the best attitude.
Well, and learning from her was just it was so awesome to just learn from her. Yeah. Like, because she knows it all. Like, she's been through it all. So like for me as a new incoming feature, I was like, she's very business minded, and that was what I needed to kind of show me because I had the skill, but I lacked how to present myself in front of club owners and how to talk to club owners in a way where it's not like, because, you know, when I first came into this industry, it was like, oh, they're just like, it's like talking to a customer, but it is not. No. It is not. So it's like learning how to present yourself in a flirty way without being overly flirty is like, it's a skill.
How did you meet her?
So I actually met her at
a porn shop.
It was at what is that thing called? Night Moves. In Tampa.
Kind of like a porn shop. No, I'm kidding. No.
It's like 50-50. It's like half showgirl, half porn star. So like they have like a good mix of it all.
They do.
But that's kind of what started my career in the first place was I did like a Night Move. So they let me, I did Stripper Olympics. Okay. And then they asked me to come perform at Night Moves, and nobody knew who I was. I was just the girl who performed with the band that was flipping across the stage. Oh man. And people were like, who is that?
So flips have been a part of your show all the time.
What's that?
Your flips have been a part of you
all the time. My whole life.
All right, we're going to get back to the flips. Let's talk about this. So where were you born and raised first? Let's get kind of a background on you.
So I was born in Vero Beach, Florida. Okay. Yep. And I lived there till.
For those of us that don't know where that is, what part of Florida is that?
It's like, so it's, if you look at a map of Florida, if you look at Miami and you look at Daytona, it's like in the middle. Okay. It's a little nobody town. Nobody goes there. It's a restroom stop. People go there to retire. Yeah. Like that's Vero.
It's a bathroom break.
Yeah, pretty much. It's a beautiful little town. Don't get me wrong. Like, it might be nice for a day or two, but like, don't stay there very long.
Yeah. I know I've been there because literally I did stop there between there. And
when
I got to Daytona Beach, I was like, this place is a shithole.
Yeah.
Like I was not what I was expecting Daytona to be.
Yeah, I prefer Tampa's I love Tampa. That's my spot. Like for me, like
that looked like crack alley with.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it was pretty. I was not impressed with Daytona Beach.
Really? See, I haven't been there much. I mainly have stayed in. Really? Yeah. Oh my gosh.
It just did not seem that safe.
Wow.
So maybe Vero Beach was a step up from Daytona.
Oh yeah. I mean, it's just a smaller town and with a lot more money because like people that go there, like I said, they go there to retire. So there's big money in that little town.
But now, were you raised there too? You grew up here? Okay.
Yep.
And then where did you move to from there?
So from there, I moved to Tampa.
Okay.
Yep.
And then you were like, I'm gonna get naked on stage.
Pretty much.
No. Just like, right now.
Well, honestly, like the turning point for me. So I started going to Tampa. I used to be a preschool teacher.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, you saved that one for me. That wasn't in my notes.
So I used to teach preschool for a while, but as you know, teachers don't get paid very well.
Yeah.
They do not.
No,
And
especially a preschool teacher.
yeah, so I had been going to Tampa every weekend to party. Like all I wanted to do this was back in like my party days where like all I wanted to do was party. So like and Tampa was the spot. Like I had friends there. I had all the things. Like I had gotten involved with some people that just all they wanted to do was party too. So I'm like, all right,
you weren't pulling up to preschool like music blasting.
Oh, pretty much. I'd be like totally hungover trying to teach these little children. I'm like, oh my gosh, what am I doing here?
That's rough.
Yeah, but like the turning point for me was like, I love kids. I love them. They're awesome. But like they never put me in a set classroom. I was kind of just floating around, and then they had put me in the 2-year-old room. With like I was 19 and like there were like 12 of them and I had no help and they had all were having I snapped. I'm like, I cannot do this anymore. Like I cannot do this anymore. I was like, I cannot handle dirty diapers. I just can't handle it. Just can't.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say that's a lot.
It's a lot. Like and especially 12 of them all at one time. I'm like, no. And then my friend that I had at the time, she's like, well, I'm going to start dancing, but I don't want to do it by myself. So will you come with me? And she was my best friend at the time. And I'm like, well, I'm against it, but I'll do it. Like I was firmly against her not doing it. Like I didn't want it. Oh yeah. I was like, the only reason I'm going is because I don't want you to go in there alone.
Now is that because of your upbringing or just because you had some moral construct on it?
Small town.
Yeah.
In Florida, it's a very Republican town too. Yeah. So they're very like, oh, you don't.
They
do
love
that.
strippers.
Like,
don't worry.
Oh yeah, I know. Now that I'm like older, it's like nothing but a thing now. I'm just like, oh yeah. Whatever.
Yeah.
But like, I started dancing and I'm like, wow. I was like, I kind of like doing this. Like, this is kind of fun.
Yeah.
I actually found an old video of me when I first started dancing and I like had like normal heels on. I could barely move. I'm like swinging on the pole, just holding onto it for dear life, hoping I won't fall off.
Now, were you more nervous about taking your top off or taking your bottoms off?
Oh, bottoms for sure.
Really?
Yeah. So like, so I started at like a topless club. I think the first club I ever auditioned was called the Pink Pussycat in Tampa.
That sounds like a place to start your career.
Well, so is
they still around?
I think so.
Oh, yeah.
There's so many clubs in Tampa. It's kind of crazy. But then I went to the Penthouse and worked there for a little bit, and then I went to Deja Vu in Tampa, and I was there for a while.
Okay.
That was my first full nude club, and I was terrified. Absolutely terrified. I'm like, I was like, I don't know how I feel. But like, honestly, the first time is the worst time. And then after that, it's just like, let me just spread my legs wide open. Like, who cares?
That's right. We'll get back to that part too. No, but have you, so since then, what introduced you to just like the feature performing? Did you see it in a club or were you just watching something?
So it's actually kind of funny. So I used to not want my name out there at all, so I used to wear a wig to like kind of disguise myself.
Yeah. I hope it wasn't a bad wig.
It actually was a nice wig. It was just like I couldn't do all the crazy stuff.
Yeah.
Because like it would fall off my head.
Yeah.
So like it's not a good look when that happens. But my manager was like, hey, there's this contest called Stripper Olympics. I think you'd be awesome for it. Do you want to do it? I'm like, sure. I had no idea what I was in for.
Yeah.
No idea. I didn't know features existed. I only had seen some porn star features.
Okay.
And so like
that's really a different kind of feature show.
It's a very different show. Well, and like it was
a whole other
like I think the porn stars in our industry are amazing. But not all of them are based off of skill. They're based off of stage presence. But like they put me up before these girls, and like you can't put me up before the girl that's not going to do too much on the stage. Like it's just not fair to them. I'm like, you can't do that to them.
Well, that was nice of you.
Yeah.
I would have been like, yeah, go.
Right.
See ya.
Right.
That was great.
But I went to when I did Stripper Olympics, I had no idea I needed a theme.
Yeah.
No idea. I had no idea that there was events and I had to have like a choreographed thing. So I last minute went to the mall Went to Hot Topic,
Oh,
got
God.
some costumes.
Oh, that
And-
place gives me like a rash.
Oh yeah,
Just
I
going
had like a
in.
little circus theme going on, and I actually placed second to Annie Lane.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it was
That's
crazy.
the second time her name's come up today.
Really? Yeah, that's right. That's right.
Oh, my God. Oh, Annie.
But that was my first experience seeing anything like that. So for me, that kind of opened the door, and then I was like, oh, I want to do this now.
Yeah.
Like I think that. I'm like, I was inspired. Like, I was like, I had no idea this even existed. And now I'm here and seeing all of this. And I'm like, I want to do this. And then some photographers from the Night Moves crew, Drew Rock and Lenny Mumbles.
I've heard the
Yeah,
second
yeah. They pushed me on Paul and Tracy and were like, hey, let this girl perform. Just let her do it. Just let her do it. And they pushed me into it. And then that's how I kind of got noticed a little bit more. Like people were like, oh, who's that? And that kind of just sparked everything else. Everything else kind of fell in line. And then I did Showgirl of the Year. And that was really my big moment.
And where did that take place?
So I actually competed at the one for Kalamazoo, the Deja Vu there.
Okay.
And I won the local, regional, and the national Showgirl of the Year in 2019.
Wow. Okay.
But see, what happened was, so I won Showgirl of the Year. I had all this traction, and then COVID happened.
That seems to be a showstopper for a lot of people.
It hurt me so bad because people had just started noticing who I was. They knew I was awesome, but I hadn't been featuring for that long.
Did you notice that? She said, oh, they noticed I was awesome.
Not to be like that, but well, and like
it's this girl.
right. Well, I'm very prideful.
I love that.
I'm very prideful of myself
You
on
should
stage.
be.
Like I know that I
great
have a good show.
Yeah, you
I
do.
know I do very well, and I try to stay very humble about it as much as I
No,
can.
I love it when people are very confident about what they're
Yeah.
doing.
Well, it's my thing.
I just had to give you a hard time.
Oh, that's okay. You can give me a hard time.
I would ask you this too. So when you've been performing, have there been competitions where you've just said no to, just out of specific reasons, or are you one of the performers that's like, I'm going to go after everything I can?
So it depends on my mental sanity.
Yeah.
Because for me, contests take a lot out of me. It's really, really hard on me
Especially
mentally.
if you have a feature schedule going.
Yeah.
At the
So
same time.
for me, it's like building a contest show takes a lot of work. And once I have a solid show, like I can perform with that show everywhere. Like I did my Grim Reaper show at a lot of contests because it was built.
Yeah.
And I could travel with it easily. And then once that contest show was like kind of out of use, I was like, okay, I need to start building a new show. But I actually took a year off from contests because I had a lot of personal things happen to where like I knew I was not okay mentally, and I'm not a sore loser. I'm not. Like I believe in like, you know what? It is what it is. Whoever's going to win, it's their time. Like it just means that's their time, and I support them. But I had all this. I'd actually had quite a few people in my life pass away.
Okay.
And I was at.
I wasn't going to ask, but I thought.
Yeah, I had like 3 or 4 people pass away in a matter of like 6 months, and 2 pets.
Oh yeah.
So it was like everything happened to me all at
you
once.
had a funeral schedule to meet.
Yeah. So it was insane. And then I was at where was I? I was at Clash of the Titans. I think it was like almost 2, maybe 3 years ago.
Yeah.
And I lost like badly. I did. I had lost badly. And
now, was that like a lesson to be learned, or was that just a shitty outcome that just happened?
It just like, I personally believe that I thought my shows were great. Honestly, it was on like one particular judge, and it happens like that sometimes. One judge decided they didn't like me, and it affected my whole outcome.
Yeah.
Which it happens like that sometimes, and I know that. But coming off of all of these things happening all at one time, like, because like I had found out that my uncle had passed away right before the day before the event, and so like I went and competed, and then I lost, and I just I broke down in tears, and that's not like me.
Yeah.
Like I don't like to be like that, especially in front of people. Like I want the whoever won to feel like, you know, I support them fully, because like we all are here for each other. Like we are all here to build each other up. And so for me, I'm like, I cannot be a sore loser because of my things happening in my personal life. So I need to take the year and just like not do anything. I just need to chill. And you know what? That was the best thing for me because I came back stronger than ever. And then when I did start doing contests again, I won 3 contests back to back. So it was like...
Did you see that judge again? Or were you like...
right.
Thank you, everybody. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Right. It's just... Well, and it comes down to
that's
personal
my sore
preference
loser
too.
part.
Like,
where I'd have to say something like, fuck you, dude.
Right. Well, and like, it comes down to personal preference too. Like, not everybody is going to be for everyone. Like, and I've learned that with time. Like, some, like, the way I look may not be for one judge or another, or maybe it's my shoes. That's why for this EDI, I was like, you know what?
Depends on if it's after Labor Day.
If people are on my look, then I'm gonna train myself in heels, so that I get the glam factor. Because then I would be unstoppable. Like, if I can do it all, then I can do it all. And people will know. And so that was my goal for this year. I'm like, I want to make a statement saying that, yes, I can wear the flat shoes and do backflips, but I'm awesome in heels too.
Well, segue. Yes, last night. God, it feels like more than a day ago.
Right.
Last night you did handstands at the Lincoln Memorial up on the top.
I did.
That was cool. We got some nice shots of you.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Just add that. I sent them to you, I hope.
You did.
Okay, good. Those guys loved it.
Oh, they did.
I don't know if you noticed that
They were like, I saw them looking around. They're like, "Ooh, who's that?" Like,
I know. And then they were like, "Take our picture." And I noticed they bypassed me real quick. They were like, "Her, she's gonna take the picture."
Like, yeah, come see me tonight.
That's right. I wish we would have caught them. I don't even know if we thought about it.
Honestly, they looked really young. So, like, my thing was like, I don't know if they're old enough to come in here. So.
Yeah, that's it. So let's talk about other stuff. Because we'll get back to your competition. Because I have a couple more questions about it. I always ask this: have you ever been paid for sex? No, I'm kidding. No.
I've been offered a lot of money for sex. I have.
Have you been offered? So being a showgirl and doing VIP rooms and other things, I always like to get your input because house girls, they always live through a different side of private rooms and champagne rooms, whatever we want to call them. But I think features always have a different level because people think that just because we're all sex workers that all of a sudden we're all prostitutes.
Right.
And as you get elevated in your career, they're like, oh, she's definitely a prostitute because she's on stage and I'm going to go to the room with her. Tell me, what are some of the moments that you think about the most or you laugh? Let's start there. When you're in a room and somebody starts to say something to you, what's your funniest recall? Like, what's happened to you in a room that you were like, okay, I would do that again, but maybe I'd do it this way, or that was fun the way it happened.
Let me think. So I've had quite a few. So I started in the strip club. So I started as a house dancer, and
so you got the cheap throw where it was like $200 to suck your dick.
Oh yeah. There are some places that are like that. Like I was told. So I was at this club one time. It was a Florida club. I'm guessing you could assume where. Somewhere in Miami. I was at this club and I was talking to a customer, and he goes, "Here's $200. Go blow my friend." I'm like, "Hold on, back up." I'm like,
hold on, let me call Tom.
Hold on.
No, kidding. No.
But I was like, "Oh no, I don't do that." Like, and he's like, "Oh, you must be new." I'm like,
see, that's amazing.
I'm like, so this is a normal thing. I'm just in the wrong club. Like, this is not for me.
Yeah. Now, has the number gone up as you become a feature? That they were like, now you're at 500.
Right. Literally. It just depends for me. I feel like I'm very particular on who I'll do rooms for.
I was going to ask you. Okay.
So, I can pretty much judge how a person is going to treat me in a VIP after the first 5 seconds of meeting them.
Now, do you find yourself, sort of going back to the original part of it, when you're in a room, do you like being like a dom for people, or?
It depends on if they're aggressive, because I have to keep the control of the room no matter what. Okay. Because, if that person is, drunk and being a little bit more handsy, I have to take that control back to let them know, hey, I'm in control, you're not.
You just put a foot in their mouth?
Pretty much. I have done that before, yeah, 100%.
Good. Yeah, there you go.
Well, I've taken people's, I'll take their head and I'll push it back, but I do it like in a fun, playful way until like once they start like going between my legs, that's when I cross the line. Yeah. I'm like, hey, you got to stop or I'm going to walk away.
Yeah.
And then they get the crappiest dance ever. Like once you cross my line, you're just getting this. Like you're just getting.
I guess I should ask.
My butt in your lap. That's it.
So tell me then about the foot in the mouth. Let's just hear a brief.
I love fetish people are like some of my favorite people to do rooms with because it's different than like the normal thing. Like yeah, people lap dances, whatever. Like it gets boring after a while. Like I love fetish people because it's just different. Like I had this guy. He's like, I really like feet. I'm like, okay. I'm like, well,
that seems the gold standard.
Well, yeah,
for a lot of people.
Right. Well, and
feet.
I mean, lots of people like it. If you're gonna pay me to give me a foot massage, I'm all for it. Like 100%. And he's like, will you put my toes in your mouth? I'm like, will you give me $100? He's like, yeah. I'm like, okay. So my feet just in the mouth, like.
I'm gonna fuck that face with my toes.
I think my favorite VIP room that I've ever had though. So I had this guy walk up to me, and he was like, I have a question. He's like, I want to do a half-hour champagne room because I was at 2001 Odyssey. That's my other home club that I stay at.
That's the one with the spaceship.
Yes, okay. Yeah. Amazing club, by the way. Amazing. I still go there from time to time. Yeah. But this guy, he comes up to me. He's like, hey, I want to do a champagne room with you, but I'm into ball busting. I'm like, I'm like, I've never done it before, but if you coach me through it, I'm about it. Like, so he's there. We go into the VIP, and he goes down on his knees, and he just full force with my boots on, kicking him in the balls. Like,
I still haven't gotten that one. I'll suck the toes. Right. I'll take the toes.
Well, and he would sit there.
Give me the toes.
Then he would sit there, and I would stand on him with my heels. Like he'd want me to like stand on his balls. Like it was very satisfying. I'm not gonna lie.
I would imagine it would be.
It was. I was like, this is so fun. Like I need more people like you in my life. Like,
see, I've gone down that rabbit hole when other features have told me that, or even house girls have told me. And I've gone, obviously on the internet, and the first thing I came up to was two little people running full speed across the room and kicking this guy in the balls. Oh. And they were like two little twin little people. Uh-huh. And the one would run and kick him, and the other one would run. And I was like, I don't know if I should be laughing or kind of afraid or just crazy.
Or if you should be next.
Right. Send the little people in.
Right.
I'm ready.
I love that.
But when I saw their little leg, come up and it was like a full kick, I was like, I wonder if he just goes for little people or if he allows like a regular sized people to come in and do this.
Right.
He can't withstand that.
Yeah, he can't take a full kick from a full size human. Right. Is it only little people kick? So, I always wonder because then these stories always send me down these little rabbit holes. Have you had any of those where you go home and all of a sudden you're like on the internet like, I can't believe I just did that. Let me just see what's going on in the world. Like did somebody else just do what I just did?
Right. Well, honestly, like I feel like it's more like locker room talk than anything. Like I'll go back in the dressing room and be like, you guys are never going to believe what I just did. Like it's one of those things you're like excited to share about with the other girls because it's just so girls like to hear all the different stuff because like I said, like it gets boring after a while doing the same, especially if you're doing like hours with like the same guy. Because like I've had VIPs where like the guy will buy like 2, 3, 4 hours and it's like you get bored if it's like if they're not interesting, like if they don't have like certain like I've had VIPs where it's like, oh God, is this gonna be over soon? I actually had a guy one time. He fell asleep. We got in there. He paid for an hour and fell asleep. I'm like, okay.
I say good job.
Yeah. I'm like, it was like 5 a.m. when he bought this room.
Your room was great.
Yeah.
Just letting you know.
Like, oh, you had so much fun.
I'm exhausted. I've got to go.
Right.
I have a house dancer downstairs that she just started with us, and she's great. She's one of my best new hires. And she's on stage, and over the music, she's very heavy-chested. Mm-hmm. And you'll see her tonight, and maybe you saw her last night. she will take her hands and crack her breasts.
Oh.
And it's like crack, crack. And first time I thought somebody was smacking her on stage, and then I realized it was her smacking herself.
Oh.
And the guys were like, yeah, smack your tits, smack your tits. I was like, I don't know what that's doing.
If mine were large enough to do that, I would do it too.
I guess.
Guys like it. See, I make my butt clap, but like that's it.
I'll listen for that later. Shane, remember, turn the music down low so we can hear that on the video. Because he's going to film you later.
Okay, cool.
So
Awesome.
Maybe we'll get some cheek clapping.
Oh, yeah, for sure. It's better when I'm wet.
Everything.
Hear it, like,
I'm sure
juicy
everything's
in there.
better when you're wet.
This is true. Well, I mean, like during my messy show. So like once I do the water, then it's like it really like gets going.
Oh my god.
I like to give myself a round of applause at the end of my shows.
Oh, see, I missed that last night.
Yeah.
I don't know what I was doing.
Mm-hmm. Well, if the music was loud, then it's hard to hear it.
Yeah.
But like sometimes I'll be like to the DJ, and then I'll like with my butt. So.
Yeah, your flips last night were fantastic. I mean,
Thank you.
I mean, I have to say, with every, I know, and people hear me complain about this all the time, and it doesn't have anything to do where you're at in the city. But right now, DC just is suffering from a lot of different contingencies.
Mm-hmm.
Last night we had roadblocks and checkpoints and other things, so your crowd was a little low. Mm-hmm. But I think you had a very quality crowd.
Oh, for sure.
Because even the guys that were in here, they were like, we went to 3 other clubs and no one is busy. Like, what's going on?
Yeah.
And I saw today when I was watching through Instagram and some restaurants, they were like, can we please let up on the city? Like, please. Like,
Right.
we all need business.
Mm-hmm.
And one of my servers, I don't know if you heard her, she got stopped at a checkpoint.
Mm-hmm.
And they literally asked her, are you going into D.C. to party or to work? And she was like, what business is it of yours where I'm going?
Right.
And they were like, oh, we're just asking. I'm like, I didn't know we did that now.
Right.
We
That's
have
a little silly. It's
we have
like,
checkpoints to see if you're,
to know what I'm
going
doing.
in.
Like, as long as you're sober and driving, like who
Yeah.
cares?
So, I apologize for that, but you know what? I think we're going to still have another great night tonight.
100%.
I'm going to move into the next thing. That was just off topic, but because I know Shane had reposted the video of you flipping, and everybody just loves it.
Yeah.
And I saw how many people even looked at my story. So let's talk about some of your other things that you're doing. You have your OnlyFans.
Yep.
Let me ask you this: is there hardcore stuff on there, or is it soft? And then do you have like customs, or is it all customs?
So for me, I keep my OnlyFans pretty exclusive.
Okay.
So like my OnlyFans does cost to get in, and it is pretty mild once you get inside.
Okay. Go ahead.
But once you're on the subscription, you have access to talk to me, because I won't generally talk to people through Instagram or Facebook, because most of them aren't serious.
Yeah.
Them paying the subscription lets me know that they're serious, and they will pay in order to get customs from me. So mainly my thing with OnlyFans is I will make customs for those exclusive amount of people, because like it's a lot of work to keep up with like a lot of people all at once, and some people aren't serious either, because like I've had people, they'll ask me to make a custom, I'll make it, and then they won't pay for it. So now I make people pay half up front if they put in an order.
Hey, that's what prostitutes do.
Right.
I'm going to need a booking fee.
Well, that's the thing. It's like if I'm making something specifically for that person that I can't use with anybody else.
That's right.
Then like I'm going to charge you half up front so that I know you're serious about it.
Yeah, I would do the same thing. Mm-hmm. That would get old.
It does. Because like I learned, you kind of learn as you go with this kind of stuff, because like I was not big into OnlyFans ever that much. It was only specifically because I would have regulars ask me for it. They're like, I want this. How do I get it? But that's the most secure platform I've found so far to kind of get that content to them without like, sending it over Instagram or something.
Now, is there content that you won't produce for people?
Oh, it depends.
Really?
It depends. I feel like for me, like...
Well, can I ask, what's the furthest you've gone content-wise?
Oh, I mean, I'll pretty much...
I'll
pretty much do anything.
No. Really?
Like, I don't know, I've done some anal stuff, like, I don't know, like...
But when you say, so not to be crude, but when you say anal stuff, Is it like butt plug stuff, or is it like full blown kind of sex stuff, or is it like just
it's
playing with your butthole?
It's a combination of all of
Okay.
it. So it depends.
Okay, so it's really
like people. It just depends on the person. They're like, okay, well, I want to like see you like get fucked. I'm like, okay, well.
I love how you
Pay
hesitate when she was getting ready to say it.
That's because I'm shy. So like for me, like I'm very like. So like for me, like I'm a very shy person, and then that's more of
no,
like.
I love that about you.
Yeah.
That's why I ask these questions, because you know, people think that you guys and all of us are like, we're just like these mad sex demons, and that's all we talk about, and we go home and fuck, and the girls are crazy, and that's really not who you guys are.
Yeah, 100%. And well,
I mean,
people
this
don't
is
gauge
content
that from
driven.
me. Right. Well, people don't gauge that from me from the start. I speak to people by being on stage. That's when they're like, oh, like she gets down and dirty, but she's quiet about it.
Yeah. Now, do you find sometimes you test your own limits, like even verbally online with people? Like, because I know some of the women that I talk to now, they're using AI as their response mechanism for a lot of their content creation, a lot of their Instagram replies. I think people can tell that those are not authentic, because the vocabulary stays the same all the time, and we are not that. We're not that programmed. So when I see stuff coming back, like if you're talking to somebody and they say to you like, hey, I want to see some anal stuff, are you just very dry? I'm like, yeah, well, what do you want to say? Or are you like, do you want to use the red butt plug, or do you want me to take this out? Or
so I ask them if they want things in particular, especially if they're paying a high, because I charge a high price.
So you give them like a list.
But I'm like flirty about it. So like I don't use AI or anything like that because I don't have the following to necessarily need that right now.
Yeah.
If I had a huge following, I would definitely be having somebody in the background just like helping me with messages and stuff like that, because I do that for my other business as well. Like
learn my love language.
Right. Yeah. Well, I feel like you lose the personal factor as well when that happens, because like AI is great for ideas. Like I use AI all the time, but I also put my own personal flair on it too. So I'll have it write me something and then I'll make my own spin. So like I'll take out the automated sounding parts, or the parts that don't really sound like me, and then like make it sound like me. But for most of the time, like
what's been your hard no? Like somebody's really asked you and you absolutely said no.
I've had people ask me to do like, they give me like step-by-step instructions, like how they want me to have sex in like a million different positions in a specific order, and I'm like, no, you get one position and I charge $100 a minute.
You get one position. Choose wisely.
I do.
This is not going to go completely the way you want.
Well,
I'm going to have some control.
But I do though. I charge $100 a minute per position, and they have to pick one.
I'm going to try that at home.
Right?
That's the money.
Because like for me,
because I last at least a good 6 minutes.
Right. Well, and like for me, like, and if they want like an orgasming video, that's more. Because like that takes more effort.
It's funny. Some club owners in DC have asked for those too. No.
Right. Well, it's just like for me, like if that's gonna be it, then I'm gonna charge like $150. I'll add the $50 to however long you want the video to be, just because it's more effort on my end. Because I don't like being on camera to begin with.
That seems like somebody that's just creepy.
Yeah. It just.
Because that's a weird. Because then you wonder, are they like that at home?
Right.
Well, I guess they're probably not at home with anybody.
Well, and like some people are very particular.
I would imagine they're usually alone.
Right. Well,
thinking this weird shit up.
I mean, or they have somebody who won't like satisfy that side of them. So for me, that's where strip clubs come in a lot for people, is because like especially fetish people, is like it gives them a place to go where they can't just ask some random person on the street to do it.
I think a lot of fetishes are taboo anyways.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I mean, I live in that genre a lot. I mean, a lot of my friendships are, surrounding in that kind of vein.
Right.
So I look at a lot of them as sometimes you just have to kind of let it loose.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Um,
But what a better place than the strip club or
Yeah,
an
this
online
gives-
girl that you can watch that you like watching.
yeah, I would imagine that $100 seems very reasonable to have a custom video made for you.
Oh, for sure.
And who knows? I might be that guy that has like a bullet point list for you.
Right.
After I get real involved, I'm like, yeah, hold on. I've got, okay, this,
We get
this,
specifics.
This. Yeah, and I'm like, and it better happen that way.
Right.
So I get real demanding.
Some guys are like that though. Like, and it depends on how demanding they are. Because I can be very.
Now, do you have any women?
I don't have any women right
Not yet.
now. Yeah.
Would you like some women on there?
Sometimes. I've never been with a woman, but I've always wanted to.
Okay. What's holding you back?
It has to be right time, right place.
Okay.
Yeah. For me,
I say the same thing.
I can't I have a lot of women friends, and I.
Did you hear him? Which is never.
Right,
Oh
right.
my God.
Like for me, I would have to be I'm on vacation and I never see that girl again because
That's vacation pussy.
exactly. Well, then it's not going to get attached because I don't need that.
That's beach pussy.
You know, it's just then there's no strings. For me, I don't want strings because
Yeah.
I'm busy. We're too busy for strings, and especially if it's a friend.
Well, lesbians
then
are
it could
needy
cause,
too. No,
yeah,
I'm kidding.
well, right.
That was me getting canceled.
Listen,
No.
I know I'm needy, so I get it.
Women are needy. Lesbians are
we
even
are.
more needy.
We are needy. We are very needy. We are needy creatures.
Because then you'll get that phone call.
Right.
Oh, can we meet again? Can
Exactly.
we go to lunch?
Well, and unless I like it, then that's different. But
Yeah. So, what would be your main attraction to another woman? What would you see as being the high point? What would motivate you to do it?
So for me, I'd have to like her energy.
Yeah.
And
Or do you have a bullet point list?
I'm picky. Okay?
Oh, see?
I'm picky about my men and my women, all right? They can't have too much. It basically has to they got to check all the boxes because I personally myself don't like women that are too skinny. They have to have some curve to them.
Okay.
I don't know, and it's just not my preference.
Yeah. Right.
But I don't want them to have too much of anything either, because then it's hard to. I feel like it'd be hard to handle all that. Maybe it's just because I'm not experienced though.
Stop the breasts.
Right. I'm what do I do with all of this?
Yeah.
So, but it would have to be right time, right place.
Yeah.
Because I would never do that within our industry.
Yeah.
Because I feel for me, I would never go within our industry for that because you have to see those people all the time. So it's
Yeah.
it gets awkward after that. I feel it's different if you're in porn. But for me, as I've never been with a woman before, so I'm I don't know.
Now I'm gonna keep trying to set her up every time I see her.
Oh yeah.
Have you met so and so? Have you looked at this girl? Have you seen this girl?
I've had people try that before.
No, I would never.
Literally, I'm so picky. They're you don't like her? I'm no, I just don't think. But you know what? I'm like that with men too, though.
Yeah.
So I've had people try and set me up with guys before, and they're oh, what about that guy? I'm yeah, but it just. I don't know. It's I have such high standards because I have high standards of myself.
Yeah.
So for me to see that in another person, they have to come in at the same energy as me. So.
Now, do you feel just to end on your OnlyFans topic, I know that the consistency level is where a lot of people fail at monetizing it to its highest value. Mm-hmm. Do you feel you'd like to be in that position where you are developing it enough where it becomes really a stable income where you look at it I'm depending on that every month, this number? Or are you looking at it still this is just kind of a fun thing for me to do and I'm...
So for me, because it's not really my passion, it's harder
Is it
for me to
anyone's?
want to blow it up like that.
Yeah.
Because making content like that is tough for me. It's hard. I get in front of that camera and I'm I'm scared now. It's I'm fine without the camera there, but once the camera's in front of me, I'm oh, do I feel shy now?
So let me ask you then, if that's the case, is somebody filming for you or do you just set a camera up and
I just do a tripod and a light and good to go.
maybe you just need somebody filming it?
Oh, then I get more nervous. So if I'm not dancing, I am I get shy.
Yeah.
Because I'm a very shy person as is. So I tend to I tend to like keep to myself, and then people see me on stage, they're like, "You're not shy." I'm like, "Yeah, but I am, but like, you just don't understand." Like,
yeah. Now I ask everybody this, and it's kind of like a generic question, but I ask all the showgirls this all the time. Would you ever think or consider doing porn just because you see the industry, what they make, and the kind of lifestyle that they have compared to the showgirls, like their income levels?
mean, I would love to, but I would not want my dad finding that on the internet.
Okay. Hey, that's a solid question. That's a solid answer.
Yeah, because that's like, because like for me, like,
'Cause you can't explain that way.
I feel like the porn industry is great. Like, I think it's awesome.
Yeah.
I love what they do. I think it's awesome that they have the ability to do that and make that amount of money. It's just not something I'd see for myself.
Now, your mom would be okay with it, but your dad would be the one that worried you.
Yeah, 100%.
Your mom would be like, "Hey, good girl."
Well, see, like, so my mom is
that
very,
last video
like,
was great.
My mom's very like me in a way.
Yeah.
She is. She's
Yeah.
like, but she just, so she had me when she was pretty young. So, like, she didn't really get the chance to, like, be a little wild.
Yeah.
So she is vicariously wild through me.
See, if I said the same thing at home when my dad was alive, he would have been the one that would have been like, that's
Really?
fine. Are you having
We're
fun?
on opposite
My
sides
mother
of
would
the
be like,
spectrum.
"Oh my God, you were born Catholic, and
Right.
you went to
See,
private school,
it
and what's wrong
started
with
that
you?"
way.
She would have a whole
Right.
list. She wouldn't be really against it, but it would just have like a whole filter
Right.
where she would go down a list of like, no, why, why.
Oh, yeah, for sure. See, with me and my dad, we just don't talk about it. It's one of those things where, like, he knows that I do it, but we just don't talk about it.
Yeah.
It's never been said. It doesn't need to be talked about because, like he's just glad I'm not coming home all the time asking for money. Like, honestly, he's like,
Thank God she's got that OnlyFans. She's not asking us for cash. So tell me, I was looking at one other thing. Where's your common ground with like fellow industry people? Like, what do you find yourself that's your friendship circle, or do you have a whole other life outside of this?
Oh, so I do have two separate lives going on right now. Oh yeah, it's like strange for me when I'm in public sometimes, and like I was just at a music festival, and I hear in the back, like I'm with my group because I've got a little group of friends that are totally not industry at all. Like they are like civilians, I would say, and like all I hear is Hayla. I'm like, oh God. I'm like, who's calling my name?
I was just going to ask you, yeah.
Like, should I turn around or should I just keep dancing? I was like, I'm just going to keep dancing and pretend I didn't hear it.
Yeah.
Because, like, for me, like, I don't like to necessarily see, what I love about being a feature is that we're famous in our own world.
Yeah.
So, like, it's not like being famous to the point where people recognize me everywhere.
Yeah.
But it's famous enough to where I can walk into a club and they're like, that's Hayla Faye.
Yeah.
Like, and to me,
You're
like,
noticeable.
that's awesome. Like, I love that. And, like, I love that I'm not, like, recognized in public all the time.
Yeah.
I tend to look like a little homeless when I'm in public, to be honest. Like,
Oh, no.
I do
Not
it
at all.
on purpose so that I'm not, like, especially at the grocery store and stuff like that. Like, I am totally, like, hair up, t-shirt, sweatpants, all the things. Because, like, if I don't have to be pretty at home, then I'm not going to be. Like,
No?
I like to
Honestly.
be, like, I like to be comfortable. Like, I don't wear any makeup. Like, because I know on the weekends, I'm full face of makeup. I'm done up. I'm dressing the
You
part.
need a break.
So when I go home, I'm like, okay, I can relax now. And I can slum it a little bit. So...
So we won't ask about home life. I'll leave that alone because usually I like to keep you guys out of that realm.
Mm-hmm.
Tell me about your Instagram. I've noticed that, and Shane was asking if you get shadow banned. Obviously, you have been shadow banned.
Oh, yeah. 1,000 times.
What seems to be the cause? Like, what's the content that causes it? Or you have just a detractor that's like,
it just depends.
fuck this girl. I'm
It's
going to report everything she does.
It just happens sometimes.
Oh, right here? More over.
The mic.
Oh, this way.
Yeah, just that way.
Oh, yeah, see, I'm big.
Right.
She's telling me what to do.
It just
Run
happens
like a
sometimes.
sub.
Like, what? Remind me of the question again.
Oh,
I'm
no,
sorry.
no worries. So do you know what the specific content is that's
Oh,
been
that's
getting
right.
you shadow banned?
Honestly,
Keep up, woman.
all
No, I'm
of
kidding. No,
All
I'm kidding.
all of our content is grounds for shadow banning.
Yeah.
If your butt is in that photo, you
That
are at high risk of it.
That's
getting
why I
shadow
asked,
banned.
because I think that's like the dumbest fucking thing
It
about
is.
it.
Instagram
Is
does not like ass.
It's not
They
tits.
don't.
It's not your vagina. It's not finger gestures
Yeah.
or anything. It's literally
They
asses.
don't like the booty, and like that's
What
my
is the-
favorite part. It's like
I have
that's
not
everybody's
understood
favorite
it.
part. Like,
Yeah, But then there are guys in jockstraps in other pictures.
Oh yeah, there are
like,
some. There are some content that I'm like, how are they not? And they have thousands of followers. I'm like, because
I've seen girls with like knitted.
yeah,
Yeah.
and like it's just like
Yeah, everything's out.
It's crazy.
But if you show your ass, that's why I wanted to ask you, because that's been my thought on Instagram is like, I don't know since they no longer have, I don't know if it's like Facebook, if they have content people that are watching. I think
Right.
Community
it's AI.
based. Yeah,
It's
so
all AI now. So
Yeah.
like if the AI flags it as it deems it not safe.
I'm safe.
It
I haven't
will-
been showing my ass on my Instagram for
Oh
a while.
no.
No, it's been a while. But like 2 or 3 years. No.
But if they deem it as not safe, it will shut down your whole account.
Yeah, that's some bullshit.
It's crazy. Like even like I have a separate business account for one of my other businesses that I run, and they will literally shut it down for like just the way you word your post. If you word it in a certain way,
Yeah.
it will flag it as not safe, and then it will either take down that post completely, or like there was one time that I had a post go up and it had flagged the account. And it was like, hey, this pic was flagged as not safe, so you have to dispute it. But then I clicked the X on accident, and it shut down the entire account, like completely shut it down. So it's like wording is a huge thing. I try not to post wording that's too provocative.
Yeah.
I try and keep it very mild. That way the photo can be a little more provocative.
Jeez.
Because like on Facebook, I can get away with it sometimes. Because like I posted my whole show from the EDI finals, but it was kind of a blurry video and it was far back.
Yeah.
So because they couldn't see if I was naked or not, I kind of got away with it.
Good.
So like I'm like, because I wanted to post it, I was like, screw it, I'm just gonna post the whole thing because why not? Like I might be naked in it, but I'm gonna take that risk. So
Now, as we're closing in, like on the end here, I have to ask you a couple questions because I know we discussed it. One of the things I wanted to talk about is obviously there are people in the industry that you gravitate to, but then there are other people that you kind of distance yourself from.
right.
Tell me about I know you have a particular booking, so we're not going to name the club or anything, but let's talk about a particular booking where you just don't think it was done right, or what happened.
Oh, okay. So there was one club that I went to.
Done dirty. No.
Oh, right. Well, and like so I am very like, I give grace to some clubs, especially after the first time. There are like, if something doesn't go well, if maybe the staff aren't trained well, but
Yeah.
that's all very forgiving for me. Like if I have to run my own shows, like I can run my own shows. It's not a problem.
Yeah.
Like I'm very used to having to take the reins on my own shows occasionally. But for me, like a deal breaker for me on places I just will not go back to are places that I don't feel safe. Like for me, that's if the manager is hitting on me.
Yeah.
If the manager is hitting on me at the club and they're supposed to be the person that I feel safe around, that is a huge red flag in my book to where like I probably won't go back to that place.
It's funny you say that because we've talked about that a lot on here, and I've talked about it with a lot of features. That I reiterated each time as owners, operators. We have a responsibility to all of you to make sure you're safe, secure, that you don't feel like you're being trafficked while you're in our club, or that you're that our staff isn't trying to. Everybody's not trying to fuck you.
Right.
And I've heard so many stories of like doormen finding out the hotel room that you're in. Not you, but I mean,
Wow.
that the doormen find out
Yeah.
what hotel they're in, or some manager tells them like, oh, she's in room such and such at the hotel, and guys will message them on Instagram or DM them, and it's like, hey, can I pop over to your room? It's like, these people should be fired.
Oh,
Immediately
100%.
fired.
100%.
And
Because for me, that's
almost-
just, it's not safe.
But see,
It's
we
not.
allow these people to stay in the industry.
Right.
And I still think that, like what you said, is we have an obligation to change that or to make everyone aware that that's not cool.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
And everybody doesn't have to think that it's allowed or acceptable.
Right. Well, and for me, like when you have a feature come into the club, the staff should be addressed on how to treat that feature when
Yeah.
they come in. I think that would help a lot in
You
the
don't like
sense
when I
of
go
like,
like this, hey, bitch, come over here.
right.
Get over.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I have had some people to where like, I'm like, did they really just speak to me that way?
Really?
Oh, yeah. Because like I've had people like, And it really depends too, because there have been some clubs who have had features before me, where they've maybe had a bad experience with that feature, or maybe the feature was rude. Because there was one place I was at where they had a few features before me, but maybe those features didn't tip, or maybe they are known for being a little bit of drama, whereas I just hang out. I'm just cool. I'm just like, oh yeah, I mean, if you can't help me, that's okay. I can handle myself. Like, that's all right. I'm very like go with the flow. Like I like, if things don't work, as long as they're treating me well, I don't care. I don't care, because like untrained staff is untrained staff. If they don't know how to run a show, it's okay. Like,
no, we can always edit this part, but I'll ask you like a real specific question. Have you ever had club owners that have tried to screw you as far as like getting bookings, or like where they have used? And we can always edit it. Okay, you don't have to. You don't have to give a name. But I think it's important to know that there are clubs that do this. They push you guys, and that's a strong arm tactic.
Right.
But has that happened to you specifically?
So a long time ago, back when I first started featuring.
Galaxy far
away. Well, and it really did affect my feature career when I first started featuring, because like there was a lot of
and
like.
Don't be nervous, because if you say something inappropriate, we can always edit it.
Right. Well, there was a lot of like push pull, because like. Oh, maybe I shouldn't say that part. We can edit this part out. When I had won this contest.
Yeah, there you go. Shane?
Yeah, we can edit that part out. We can edit that part out. It took them a while to pay me.
Yeah.
And I wrote a real nasty email trying to get my money.
Well, yeah, I mean.
Because it had been like 3 months and I hadn't been paid.
That's a long time.
It was. And so there was already a little bit of bad blood between me and this owner.
Yeah.
And so when I had done this booking, there was 2 clubs and they butt heads real bad, real bad. Were butting heads, and I had already been booked at the other club, and so I had already done that booking. I was contracted in with them, but then the same club in the same area offered me another booking with as a fire and ice booking, and so. That club, I told them, I'm like, look, I have to turn this down because I need to stay loyal to the club that I wanted to stay loyal to my contract. I'm like, I feel as morally, as like my morals tell me to stay with my contract, because that's, what I should do.
Yeah.
And they told me, they're like, look, you're going to take this booking or we're going to cancel all of your bookings. I'm like, oh. Like, so this is not even I can't make the right choice at all. Like, I'm giving no, and I made a lot of people mad. I did.
Yeah.
It was like, I was literally like in my hotel room, like almost in tears. I was talking to Janine and she was just like, calm down. It's like, it's going to be okay.
She's been there.
Yep. She's like, you just have to go roll the punches at this point, because like you can't, like, they're just putting you in a really bad spot, and that's not fair, but you need to do what's best for your career at this point.
Yeah.
And so I'm like, okay. So I did end up doing that booking and breaking my contract with that club, and I was heartbroken because like I had done really well at that club.
Yeah.
And I really liked the owner as well. And so for him to come back at me, and because I'm very passive.
Yeah.
Like, I don't like conflict. Like, I like things to just flow. Like, I don't like to stir the pot. Like, I try not to be at the least amount of drama as possible. Because like for me, like as soon as drama starts happening, I immediately remove myself, because I'm like, I do not need to be involved with this.
Yeah.
I was like, this will hurt my career if I get involved. And like there have been some times where there has been, it's like, where I feel like I have had to like defend somebody or something for some reason, but it actually ended up working out, because like the person that happened with, that was threatening my career and everything, he no longer works with that company, which is great.
It's usually what happens.
For sure, it is. Yep, he finally left the company, which is amazing. But it was definitely a pull on my career, because like it just, things like this just happen sometimes, and like you just have to roll the punches and go with the flow and know that it'll be okay in the future, and that's all you can do.
It's funny because I mean, we can end on this, and I don't want you to comment on this because it would affect your bookings,
right?
But like RCI, I'm always after them no matter what, just because I've found that they create like some sycophantic culture within their organization that's just pathetic. But when they terminated me in Pittsburgh, they're top guys, and I can tell you all the way from Ed Anakar down. They thought they were cute and smirk, and they, made their little comments, and they were very arrogant. And I never thought a company that was publicly traded would have people at the top of their organization be so catty and childish. And when they terminated me, the guy that terminated me, he said something like, "I don't want to bitch slap you or treat you like a little bitch." And I thought, I should sue you fucking people for sexual harassment. Because there literally was. That's what it was about. They knew I was gay, and he thought he was cute. And then here, come to find out, I just saw in the news that all 4 of these fucks are in trouble for tax evasion in New York. And I'm like, you know what? It's nice that the tide has turned, because these motherfuckers, they think they're so high and mighty that now we're on the other side. And I remember how they treated me, and I thought, I've been on them, and with good reason. And I've always asked all the features, different things. But I feel vindicated finally that, I was not wrong about these people.
Right.
These people have definitely dug in. And they're part of the old guard of this group of community that we all work in. And I think there are those of us, including you guys, who are striving to really change this industry and the way we're perceived, the way we act with each other, the way we talk with each other, our communal platforms, and the way we talk about things on Facebook.
Right. Well, that's a huge one. The Facebook drama.
Yeah.
Ooh.
That I feel as though there's a level of honesty that comes from my side, that I don't dig down into people that don't deserve it.
Right.
If something happens, I feel like just let it be. Is it that important to me? But then I also feel there are times when I feel great about saying shitty things about shitty people. and when it's well deserved. But on that note, I'm going to ask you one last thing. Don't grow up. We want to keep you featuring for a while. And I know you keep saying that you have an end game, but I know how old you are. You're young, you're beautiful, you're creative, you're talented, and I don't want to see you go anywhere, and I don't think anybody else wants to see you leave.
Well, I plan on sticking around for a while. So
yeah, and you just got to beat some people's asses a little. Take them out of some competition.
We all do sometimes.
Yeah, and have fun out there.
Right.
I mean, I don't know what else to tell you. I mean, I think I had a great time with you at lunch. I know I pitted you down with Chris and at the end, but I thought he would engage you a little bit. And
they were great.
Give you some more info. But then tonight we'll wrap up your shows and get you back, get you some rest, and then fly you out in the morning.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know. What time do you fly out?
Oh, like 5 o'clock.
5 a.m.?
5 p.m.
Oh,
yeah. I got some time. I made sure that I gave myself some grace to sleep in and stuff.
Okay, good. Because maybe what we'll do, I don't know. We'll figure something out, but we'll figure out a way to get you to the airport maybe that's even better than me.
Oh, okay.
You never know.
Right.
Awesome. Well, it's been a pleasure.
Yes.
Let's get you all set, and I'm going to steal your skull mask. You're not going to take it back with you. No,
oh, yeah?
No.
I mean, everybody loves that thing.
Yeah, it looks awesome. But hey, stay tuned. Keep your eyes on this woman. She's going to be showing you a lot of spectacular things in the future. All right. Thanks.
Thank you.
Take me through the garden of your head.